Ladies and gentlemen, we recently had another countdown timer for The World Ends With You. Everybody was assuming that it would be like another port to a different platform, or a remake, or something about the anime, something that would disappoint everybody, because whenever it comes to these countdown timers with Square Enix, it's never what you think it is. Nobody thought it'd be a brand new game. Apparently it's a new game. The title of the game is Neo, The World Ends With You, which to me that sounds like remake. But hey, look. I'm holding out hope, okay? I've had dreams in my mind of a World Ends With You 2, especially with the big cliffhanger that they leave you with the Nintendo Switch version of the game, so every single sign in social media everywhere has led to this possibly being a new game. I'm expecting Neku, Shiki, Beat, all of these guys to come back, maybe in some sequel kind of thing. Who knows? I don't know. I don't want to hype myself up too much, but people have been going crazy. People tagged me on the Discord, so this has to be good, right? So let's just watch it. Fingers crossed, right? Let's see. Let's see what this is. Let's just see what this is. All right. Greetings, sheeple of Shibuya. Okay. Oh, it's 3D rendered. The game has begun anew. Yes. Oh my god. 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 Total records. Whoa, they're gonna show the 104 villain, right, Parko? All of these brands, it's in 3D! It's in 3D! Yo! Look at that! The fucking combat! Rindo, new character, new protagonist. Oh, it's a totally different game. Yo, the combat! Look at it's all in 3D! Oh my god! Okay, the girl. Reaper. Okay, she like the otaku kind of character. Hey! Minanimoto, here we go! Face deletion. Oh my god, the math Minanimoto. Oh my god, he's back. But where's like Neku? Oh, well, you can read minds and stuff. Oh my god, this looks like fucking Persona 5. This is like oh! The stores and the fucking thing. It's still stylized like the game. Is this all the oh my god, is this actually the dialogue? This looks like the player pin. Look at how cool that looks. Dude! Oh my god! The fucking elephant! There's puzzles and stuff. Oh my god, I can't believe that's what the dialogue. The guy, Kiria, he's there. The girl from the teaser. The game master. That's one game master. I'm sure out of like, 5 more. That's a boss. Dude, why does this look like Nier Automata all of a sudden? You can switch from one character. There's like 3 characters now. Oh my god. And the pins are down here. And it's animated. Hang in here a little longer. We'll change your fate together. Alright, cool. Neo, the world ends with you. Yo! Ho-ho! Whoa, wait, Nintendo Switch and PS4 2021, summer 2021. I can't wait. I already want the game now. Hold on, is there anything more? There's like a second left on this trailer. Dude, we need to look at that again. Guys, look. Some of the longtime subscribers might already know this, right? But this is something that all of you guys need to understand if you're new here. The World Ends With You on Nintendo DS, on Switch, on phones is my #1 most favorite game of all time. Literally, out of all of the games I've ever played in my 26 years of me being alive in this world, The World Ends With You is it. That is my game, okay? That is awesome. That is the most fantastic thing. I love it. I've played it a million times and I'm willing to play it a million times more. Neku, Shiki, Beat, Rhyme, all of these people. It seems to me that this is going to be an entirely new thing. But who knows? If you look into the lore of The World Ends With You, there's a lot of stuff about like planes of existence and like alternate timelines and all that kind of stuff. So who knows? This could be in the future. This could be an alternate timeline. This could be a different plane of existence or whatever. We're totally going to see Mr. H in here. Like Mr. Hanekoma from like the original game. And he'll be like, oh yeah, in another timeline, there's a kid called Neku and he's just like you. Something like that, all right? Maybe that's why Neku, Shiki, all of these characters are not in it right now. But Minanimoto is here because he always does some weird stuff. But like, I'm really wondering if they're gonna like follow up with what happened in the previous game, right? Because in the last game, they leave you this big cliffhanger where like Neku is sort of, stuck in the game again, right? And then you have Kingdom Hearts 3, right? Where like in Kingdom Hearts at the very end, they have like Sora in freaking Shibuya from The World Ends With You as well, right? So like, will there be references to this game there as well? I have no idea, dude. But let's watch that shit again. Okay, so already, right out of the gate, the player pin looks way different now. Like the skull, dude. I always thought that the player pin skull design is like perfect. I love it. You know, how can you like redesign a skull, right? To have it still look like a skull, but still look awesome. And they do it with the player pin, and they did it again. These motherfuckers did it a second time. I didn't realize that this was in 3D. I always figured that it would be 2D, like in the regular games, right? They've remastered the original so many times that, you know, I always figured, okay, they'll take these graphics and apply it to a new thing. No, Sheeple of Shibuya. Sega, the 104 building right there. This is the whole Scramble Crossing. I can't believe that this is in 3D. I've had dreams. I have had actual dreams where I visualize a game like this in 3D, a World Ends With You game in 3D. My God, man. The game has begun anew. Another 7 days. Look at this. This guy kind of reminds me of Beat a little bit. But yeah, like, I'm impressed at how, like, identical it looks to all of the art that you see in the original DS game. It has all of the stylization and stuff. It almost looks like No More Heroes a little bit. Like No More Heroes 1. But yeah, like all of the people, there's a Tower Records, or TOA Records, I guess, in the original DS one. Modi, there's a bunch of new stores as well, like new brands, I assume, for you to like switch around with. And you can read all of these people's minds as well with the player pen as well, right? This legit just looks like Persona 5, and that's awesome. It's gonna be in PS4 as well. This is the first time there's a World Ends With You game, other than like the iPhone version, that's like on a non-Nintendo kind of console. It's always been either DS, Switch, and phones. That's pretty much it. But now they're moving over to on the Sony side with PS4. So that kind of makes me wonder, like Xbox, maybe on Steam or something like that. Who knows? Depending on how good this game goes, right? Okay, so brand new protagonist here. Same vision as the one I had yesterday. Is this the future? Okay, so it's like him seeing the future. Dude, the thing that gets me, the thing that's like really blowing my mind is the combat. How it's fully in 3D, but it makes sense. It's all of the same enemies and like the pins give you different powers and stuff. I'm really wondering because like with the Nintendo Switch version and with the iPhone version, you would have to like do like swipe to do this or like tap on the screen to do these sort of things. They were all like touch controls. So I'm assuming now is just like regular, like, you know, just tap the button and you shoot the electric shock, right? Or something like that. I can't imagine them being like, okay, do a circle here and then tap on the screen. You know, maybe for the Switch version, but if it's gonna be on PS4, then I doubt it. How is the co-op gonna work? Because the whole thing about the World Ends With You was that you would have two characters all at once, fighting at the same time. But it really does look like these guys are sort of just taking turns now. Yeah, the other two characters are sort of just standing around, not really doing a whole lot. But maybe there might be a multiplayer aspect to it, where like other people can join in, maybe online or offline, and you can play together or something. That would be cool. Rindo, all right. No Neku this time, but I guarantee you that Neku might show up. For a fact, he's gonna show up. All right, we got ourselves Rindo. Let's bring home the baking, y'all. Viva la revolution. What does that say at the in the back? Like Rindo's friend or something? What a weird name. Rindo's high school. Okay, friend, naturally skilled. All right. Yeah, this guy. You see, I was about to say that this guy looks very similar to Keria, the guy with the orange hair that's like a reaper. But he's like, I guess, one of the partner characters for you. I'm assuming that all of these people are partner characters. Frets. All right. And of course, you gotta have the girl, because in the previous game you had Shiki, who was the girl, and now, you know, you have this one that's the girl. They all seem kind of generic on the surface, but that's the same shit that happened with the World Ends With You with the previous game, where like, it's not until you get to know them and you see their backstory and stuff that they're like way more special than they actually are, especially Shiki. So, you know, with this girl, you can make a lot of assumptions, right? But turns out, oh, you know, she committed suicide because she got bullied for being an otaku, and now she's in the Reaper's game and she wants to come back, or like something like that, right? But it's very clear that on the surface, she has this like otaku super nerd, you know, degozaru, you know, she talks like that, you know. Most detestable. A minus 200 out of 10. Yeah, sure, like gamer references and IGN scores and stuff like that. Yeah. Nagi. All right. I mean, she's hot. she looks good. She looks good. And of course, the boy, I think this is like top 3 characters that everybody loves from The World Ends With You. Sho Minamimoto is back, the math guy himself. All of those memes with Minamimoto, like Zeta Slow and all that kind of stuff, that's gonna come back now. Multiplier face deletion. Look at that! So he's a playable character. You can use him and sync with him and everything. He's gonna be a partner. Minamimoto. So as far as we know, him and Carrie are the only 2 characters that we've seen from the previous game that have come back. But I'm sure there's gonna be more. Yuzuki's totally gonna come back. Who knows if, like, Joshua, for a fact, is gonna be in this. And if Joshua's here, Neku's gonna be here too. The Scramble Crossing. Reading people's minds. You know, you can see, wow, really? I'm sure that if you, like, walk up to somebody, it'll expand to see more of their thoughts. Now, this is where the Persona 5 influence sort of comes in. I like that the sky is pink. It reminds me of Danganronpa. Yeah, all of the stores. I can see it in the DS game. Like, Neku walking through this hallway. But, like, maybe upside down. He's going down as opposed to, in the other game, it's upward. Watcha Burger. Of course, you got the ramen stand. Is the ramen guy? Hi, irashai. Is that guy gonna come back? Is Makoto gonna be here? The guy that was the salesman? Here, I thought I was done for the day. Yeah, so apparently this to me looks like editing for the trailer, as opposed to like actual dialogue that is in the game. But this is how it actually looks like. And of course, you know this is modern day because they're using touchscreen phones, as opposed to the original where they had like Sony Ericsson flip phones. Welcome to the RNS Reaper networking service. You'll get your mission info from the official account. Okay, cool. I wish what? What? I wish that girl what? I wish that girl would have actually explained things. Yeah. So these two, they're already friends right from the get-go. And then this big guy, you must be the, oh, you can see the tattoo. He's a Reaper. Oh, he has like the same sort of like antlers as like the previous guy, the guy that would always talk about food or whatever. Sanagayama? No, that's from Kill la Kill. Fresh out of the box, ain't ya? Yep. The World Ends With You was like the epitome of like early 2000s like hip-hop kind of culture, you know, graffiti and all that stuff. So like, yeah, it doesn't mean a thing if you don't nab this pretty little baby afterward. That pin, oh gosh, I am so excited. The combat, the fights are gonna be so good. And the soundtrack, did you hear those songs? A lot of these songs were new. You want to be a part of the remainder, then follow my lead. Oh boy. So Minamimoto is going to be here on top of the 2 partners, right? So maybe there's 3 partners now that you need. The shark. Oh my god, the shark. I love how stylized it. It looks exactly 1 for 1. 1 by 1 scale to like the DS game. I'm actually impressed. All of these, look at these pin designs. These are all new. These are all new pins. I'm gonna fucking cry. The fucking, the elephant, the statue at Hachiko. Oh, you're gonna walk over there to find your partner. 3 pictures, blank spaces are where the answers go. All right, so yeah, more puzzle solving that will technically sort of solve themselves. I'm not trying to hurt you, but this guy's a different story. All right, so you got the girl here and stuff. Wow. I'm wondering, like, is it gonna be just 2 people, or are you actually, like, legit just gonna form a party of just 4 people? And then maybe, like, you redo the game again and it's another set of guys? I can't imagine them, like, revealing the entire cast right now, you know? My karma side didn't make it as far, simply going with the flow. Yeah, this guy. Afraid not, man. I'm flying solo today. Okay. No Yuzuki. Kokikari as a name, and this is our game. Redesign and everything. Cut his hair a little bit. Yeah. Oh, boy. You shall pay for my misery. Sugumi Matsunai. Finally, we have a name for this girl. How many years have we, like, you know, tried to figure out who this fucking person is? With, like, you know, the teasers and all that stuff. But yeah, she's a little scary because her eyes light up and stuff. It's odd. It's odd. A lot of people were, like, theorizing that this is, like, Neku and Shiki's kid or something. And this is, like, the far future. I don't know. But, you know, there's no Sakuraba name on there. So she's probably a totally separate thing. Why is she looking at me like that? Yeah, like, she has, like, a creepy factor to her. How much you want to bet that she's, like, an android or, like, a robot or something like that? Why is she looking at me like that? Have we met before? The music! Set me free. Oh, totally new, and is the same voice and everything. I'm actually gonna fucking cry. And this guy's the game master, Sheeple of Shibuya. Shiba. And this is gonna be just one guy out of like a whole bunch, right? I can't imagine this guy being the only boss, right? Boss HP. Alright. Some dialogue on the side here. Oh my god, dude. My first thought is I'm gonna get this on Switch, but if on PS4 or PS5 is gonna run at like 60 FPS or even more than that, then I might get this on PS4 just so that it can run as buttery smooth as it can possibly be. Because I don't want to get the shittiest experience for this. I want this to be perfect for me. Syncing up, so like co-op finishers and stuff, throwing rocks, throwing gears, just throwing gears. If we were to escape the Lord of Rindo, like Rindo Dono, oh gosh, she's gonna be that kind of stereotype, huh? No choice but to win. The boss! I'm assuming it's gonna be that guy, that big dude. Zeptograms, you want to pair the remainder? Oof. Hang in there a little longer. So I'm assuming when he refers to everyone, his friends, and like, they probably had an entry fee as well, right? So they sacrificed something to be in this game so that they can, you know, get it back later. So God knows what it is. I'm just hoping that is not the memory, right? Because with Neku, it was like, I can't remember everything. And like the amnesiac thing is so overdone, right? Even though that was like a third of the game, right? Eventually he does remember everything. And even then he doesn't remember everything. There's some details that he doesn't remember. The one important thing was the part that he doesn't remember for the whole game. But hopefully this guy just doesn't lose his memory. Hopefully there are other things that, you know, the guy cares about. We'll change our fate together. Yeah, I'm really hoping that the guy is not just a repeat of Neku, where, you know, where the guy's like, oh, you know, I go alone, I don't need friends, right? Because that story has been told already beautifully in the previous game, right? But I'm hoping that this is a totally different guy with a different set of goals and a different philosophy and that kind of stuff, right? Yeah, fuck. The world ends with you, Neo, the world ends with you. So is that the official? I mean, all of this is in English with English subtitles and stuff. I'm assuming that the name is not going to change, you know, because it happens where sometimes they announce a new game, but that's like the Japanese name. But then like in America, they're going to come up with some dumb fuck name with like The World Ends With You Resurrection or Continuation or something like that, right? If they just keep it like that, or they flip it, right? World Ends With You Neo at the end instead of in the front. They do stupid decisions like that over here all the time. But I'm hoping they just leave it like that. Neo, The World Ends With You. It's essentially The World Ends With You 2. It's in 3D and everything, and I'm sure it'll connect to the previous game somehow. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm super hyped for that. I am super down. I want everything. I just give it to me. Take my money. I don't have any money right now, but I'll just new game. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Yeah. My number one most favorite game of all time is getting a sequel.